Mr. Jones and Miss Applegate arrive promptly for their 5th date. The young couple may appear loved up, but all is not as it seems. Miss Applegate has revealed to Mr. Jones that she is a bisexual. There appears to be a lot of choice on the menu. Can we trust Miss Applegate to make a decision and stick with it? Miss Applegate checks her phone. Isn't it spiffing? No one has called, so she decides to go and order their food. Miss Applegate's phone starts to ring. Mr. Jones is wondering if anyone will notice if he answers it. Mr. Jones is concerned because Miss Applegate is a bisexual and he assumes she must be untrustworthy. Many assume bisexuals are untrustworthy because their sexual orientation means they can fall in love with any gender. Did you know, Mr. Jones, that bisexuals are not inherently deceitful? While Miss Applegate is ordering, she is approached by a large group of her friends. He is concerned she wants to be more than friends with them. Many assume bisexuals are greedy because their sexual orientation means they can fall in love with any gender. Did you know, Mr. Jones, that bisexuals are not inherently greedy? Mr. Winters and Mrs. Winters arrive to join the happy couple on their double date. Mrs. Winters and Miss Applegate head to the ladies' room where they intend to freshen up for their partners. The gentlemen are talking. Mr. Winters is concerned because his wife is in the lavatories with a bisexual. Many assume bisexuals are promiscuous because their sexual orientation means they can fall in love with any gender. Did you know, Mr. Jones and Mr. Winters, that bisexuals are not inherently promiscuous? Mr. Jones thinks the ladies are taking a long time in the lavatory. Mr. Winters tells Mr. Jones not to worry. He says Miss Applegate won't do anything to harm their relationship. After all, bisexuality is just a phase. Miss Applegate will soon realise she is either heterosexual or homosexual. Many assume bisexuals are just going through a phase or confused because their sexual orientation means they can fall in love with any gender. Did you know, Mr. Jones and Mr. Winters, that individuals who identify as bisexual are not necessarily going through a phase, nor are they confused? The ladies return from the lavatory, fresh and ready to rejoin their newly educated partners. Have a splendid date!